reason in the hands of the Lord. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Ruach Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and labor in the word and doctrine. Shalom, in peace. May that be unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Now, everything happens for a reason. People in the world say this. They say the universe is doing this for a reason. No, Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai is doing this for his reason. And that's what we ought to bear in mind. Keep pushing from the perspective of everything is happening for a reason. Something good happens, everything happens for a reason. Something bad happens, everything happens for a reason. Something medium happens, guess what? Something happens for a reason. Taking on a mindset of, okay, what's next? Not in an insatiable or to be impossible to satisfy, or to be impossible to be content. You have to be content, understanding the time scale, but don't get too excited by good things and don't get too perturbed by bad things, because a good thing could be a bad thing and a bad thing could be a good thing. What do I mean? Man's perception of a certain act of judgment, a certain happening, a certain event, it may to you seem, oh, this is good, this is increased or bettered my circumstances, and it may just be that. However, there's many instances a seemingly good thing may turn into a bad thing, right? You just got given a Ferrari, yeah? You're thinking, okay, I've got a Ferrari, I'm excited, until your insurance bill comes. So something simple like that, or something bad happens, you lost this, you lost that, and then you find out, well, actually, due to losing that, I'm in fact entitled to this, and that, or I can gain this, and that. You really have to look at this thing as full-on chess, not half-assed checkers, because the Lord is playing, his proverbial games on the world stage. Who said the world is a stage? Someone famous said that. The world is a stage, and it's Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai running the show. Right, so what does it say in the scriptures? There's a man's ways, a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. In the context of things seeming good and seeming bad, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the ways thereof are the ways of death. Broad is the way and wide is the path that lead to destruction, and many there be that go therein. However, straight is the gate and narrow is the path that leadeth to life, to salvation. So there's ways of thinking everything's going one way and it's actually going the other. Right? It says in Isaiah 55, for my ways are above your ways. Right, saith the Lord. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts, saith the Lord. So there's different ways of viewing things, and we need to be viewing it. If we call ourselves, Israel that's worshipping the Messiah, Israel that's keeping the Messiah in mind, Israel that's under the Messiah, guess what? There's an order to things, and it speaks in the scriptures about simplicity. We have the mind of Hamashiach, so that's what we're trying to adorn. That's the garment we're trying to adorn. When it talks about, keep your garment, and not make sure you keep your garment that no man seeth you naked, because that's shame or that's embarrassing. Well, the garment truly is these scriptures, is covering is this word, right? Revelation 3:3, Revelation 16:15, all talk about keeping that garment. That garment is not a literal garment. The scriptures is not telling you to put on, a dressing gown. There's scriptures on actual garments. For example, fringes. It is a law that endureth forever. And that will be brought back in the kingdom to the point where everyone in Israel is wearing that consistently. Even though we're not able to sing, it will still, the law there will still stand. However, the spiritual or allegorical, metaphorical meaning, the symbolic meaning, is that you're keeping this word, and not just this word, and hearing it, but doing the word. Doing what's pleasing unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is what keeps you, what preserves you from the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So the moral of this lesson, this quick hit, is it's all in the Lord's hands. Is the second part, and everything happens for a reason. The Lord knows what He's doing when He, you know, when you see it as this is fucked up, you know, this has gone wrong, there's been a mistake here. The Lord don't make mistakes, right? The Lord He enacts everything on earth, you know, so He puts it in the mind of people to behave as they do. But the Lord doesn't create mistakes. The Lord doesn't mess up anything that He's intended, you know. And if you ever read about it repenteth the Lord, well, yeah, the Lord has emotions, but ultimately it was all set up from the beginning. So it's all in the hands of the Lord. You know, how does it say? Can't remember. I've said man's heart. A man's goings are of the Lord. How then can a man consider his own way? Right, and that's talking about your own self. You're the one acting it. Never mind someone else. You know, start giving a breakdown on, well, this guy did this because of you can guess. We can all guess. But ultimately, man's goings are of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. So how can you consider your own way? It's in the hands of the Lord, right? And you know, the spirits, the right hand and the left, right? The righteous spirits, the spirits sent to do evil deeds, but they're all these spirits are technically righteous in obeying Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Right, there's no booking up, and that can confuse people on the topic of free will, or you know, any sort of topic like that. This idea that the devil's angels is a spiritual thing where